And the fact that, again, twice in a lifetime, but thankfully it won't be 50 times in a lifetime. I'll be dead by then, thank God that I will. But, well, I shouldn't say that, but still, WrestleMania is probably going to be based around this match. I mean, it's fucking Jersey, it's fucking New York. It's going to be like this. Besides the Hall of Fame, of course, which we'll get to later. At a later time. Excuse me. But this match alone, honestly, will be the bulk of the pay-per-view, if not the last several minutes of it for sure. But overall, Rock will win. I don't want Cena to win. I don't even know why he won the Rumble. I don't understand why he won the Rumble. I mean, you gotta push your cash cow once in a while. WrestleMania is the time to do it. It's probably the best option for them. But speaking of better options, the world title. I was actually excited for this one until what happened last week when they fucking pushed Swagger to the moon. Should I even talk about it? I mean, I split the video at this point. I might as well. Besides winning the Elimination Chamber, in a match that was amazing, that pushed Swagger to the fucking moon, he goes out the same week, gets arrested for a DUI, so We the People becomes Weed the People. And that was actually trending worldwide, I believe, at one point. That was a good day when that happened. But way to fuck up yourself, Swagger. I mean, sure, he's back on Raw, and they paid. When I think of this, I think of Ariana Andrew, a.k.a. the tough enough girl that thought that the best match of all time was Melina versus Alicia Fox, a.k.a. the horrible half of the Funkadactyls, Cameron. Yeah, just put that in there, so that's what Swagger did. Except Swagger didn't lie about his job. Swagger got arrested for weed, besides whatever the fuck Cameron got arrested for. And I think it was alcohol at the same time. He either had a combination of both, because DUI does not just test alcohol, it also tests marijuana levels as well, I believe. Either that or I'm getting the ATF or whatever it is confused. But I don't know what to say to this. I mean, I was excited for this match. I'm excited for the fact that they bring back Dutch Mantel as Zeb Coulter. Uncle Zebekiah from managing Eli and Jacob Blue, a.k.a. the Harris Brothers from TNA. These references are going to be blown off a lot of people's heads because in the PG era, people are more stupid than ever. So you have to do their research when they're watching this shit, because I'm not going to dumb it down for the little Jimmies and little Jennies. Honestly, I don't know why they watch this shit anyway. But, yeah. Dutch Mantel is a legend in this business, and to have him pushing you to the fucking moon, let alone be your mouthpiece, is amazing. But the fact that Jack Swagger somehow finds a way to fuck it up is even more amazing. Because the fact that Jack Swagger has the push of his fucking life, has become a jobber for forever, and finally gets out of that hole, and he fucks up again. He is the WWE's version of Kurt Angle, except Kurt Angle apparently gets hacked while he's ranting on Twitter. Jack Swagger has not gotten to that point yet, or neither shaved his head, or had a abusive relationship, or what else has Angle done? Lied about his job, the ship to go to TNA, which actually was a good move on his part, to be honest. And whatever else fucking Angle's done. It's only going to get worse, Swagger. It's only going to get worse. But overall, this match will probably be the reason Dolph Ziggler cashes in. I hope this is the reason he cashes in, because this match came from all credibility to being probably one of the best matches on the card to being an utter shitfest because of Jack Swagger fucking up once again. I mean, he redeemed himself on Raw tonight. Don't get me wrong. He redeemed himself over the week with the Glenn Beck thing, which was amazing on Judge Mantel's part. Oh my God! If you haven't seen it, go to We the People's Zeb. I believe is what it's called. But just overall, that was probably the best thing I've ever seen. But with Jack Swagger, I mean, he has the credentials. He has what it takes to take the world title. I doubt that. Well, normally I would doubt since Del Rio has this short of a reign so far that the title would change hands. But this is WrestleMania. Anything can happen. I mean, last year we saw the world title change hands in less than 18 seconds. So it's possible, but I doubt it. If anything, this would be the perfect opportunity for Dolph Ziggler to cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase, which we could have saw him do a few weeks ago. Actually, I think that was last week. Yeah, that was last week he did that. I'm losing my mind today. But it's WrestleMania fever, WrestleMania season, so it's expected. But what's also expected is the matches that we have not yet seen booked on the card. First off, speaking of Dolph Ziggler, earlier last year, they talked about the internet title being on the line in Jersey in MetLife Stadium. Zack Ryder versus Dolph Ziggler. I doubt this will happen. It was the first thing booked a long time ago. I think I did something about it because it was stupid like that. But with this actually being a possibility, with the lack of matches on the card so far, I mean, it's a few weeks away. It's several weeks away. I think it's 6 weeks away right now. But still, with that being said, WWE will have to do a lot of matches on this card. It'll probably be a 4-hour pay-per-view. You have to do what you have to do. And at the end of the day, I doubt this match will happen. It might not. I don't know. Who's on first? I don't know. And apparently he's on third. But with that being said, it has to happen to end this clusterfuck of a feud for over the first few years. It might finally end. The internet title might be on the line, and if that's the case, Dolph Ziggler will hold double gold at WrestleMania. I am predicting it. I am taking that to the bank. I am guaranteeing it. It will happen. But what also will happen, and what probably will happen, is that finally the